Hey Arrows, I'm Kashan and you are watching The Book Archer. Okay, so I'm super excited to film this video for you guys today. I meant to do a TBR at the beginning of the week for this readathon, but I just had a lot of issues going on. I wasn't able to film until today. But today is the last day of the biannual bibliothon, so I figured I would go ahead and shoot my wrap up so you can basically see how I did on the readathon, how I'm doing. But I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about the biannual bibliothon. It's by 4 or 5 lovely booktubers. I am subscribed to Emma Books, whose channel I will link down below. She's lovely. I love her. She's so funny. I follow her and she posted about the biannual bibliothon, and at first I was on the fence about doing it until I heard the reading challenges and I was like, oh yeah, I really want to be a part of this. I love the idea that they have the different reading challenges of books that you know, the type of books to read for that week, because I really loved the themes that they picked, and it is the beginning of the year, so why not start off with the readathon? Start your reading year off with a bang, right? So I'm going to go through the reading challenges that they had, the ones that I didn't complete and the ones that I did complete and the ones I plan on completing. I will start off with the reading challenges that I did not complete. The first one is to read the group book, which is My True Love Gave to Me, by a different slew of authors, all edited by Stephanie Perkins. Yes, the infamous Stephanie Perkins. I decided to pass on that one. I don't own that book, so you know. The second challenge that I did not or will not complete is the one for reading an adult book. Let me tell you what happened. I was going to read a classic, which I just assume all classics are considered adult. So I reserved Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen at the library, or I thought I did, but when I got there, it was like a group of essays about Pride and Prejudice. So I didn't have the book to read this week, unfortunately. I might just read it on my Kindle because I'm sure I can find it for free in the Kindle store. So let's get to the good stuff. The challenges I did complete. Alright, so the first challenge that I completed was the one that I was the least excited about, which was read a graphic novel. I feel like Emma Books can feel my pain on this because she didn't look excited about it either. I've never read a graphic novel, never been interested in reading graphic novels, although I've been seeing them all over BookTube lately. I just had zero interest in doing that, but I really wanted to do things outside of my reading comfort zone, and it was one of the challenges. I already wasn't doing 2 of them, so I did. I actually ended up loving it. The graphic novel that I decided to read was Rat Queens. This is it right here. Like, look at that cover. Does it not look dope? And this is the first volume. I picked this up after I saw it on Riley Marie's book channel, which I will link the video below, where she mentioned this in her top 14 books of 2014. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to read Amulet or this, but I hadn't heard of this one. And I'm like, you know, I want to read something else besides Saga, besides Amulet. So I picked up this and I really loved it. Rat Queens is like, it's so funny. This is definitely not for kids, first of all. It's like about these 4 supernatural creatures, like these 4 girls, and they're like a team, and they're not like vigilantes, but they're just like these fighting, like they fight dragons and ogres and stuff like that. I really enjoyed Rat Queens. I will be picking this up the rest of the volumes so I can see where the story goes, but I really like this. I know people like to see like the artwork on the inside with graphic novels, so yeah, it was really nice. You can see like the little fight scenes and stuff. And I love the characters. It had a lot of like snarkiness and funniness, and it has like magical fantasy elements and everything. So if you're into any of that type of stuff, I would definitely pick this up. I'm not a graphic novel girl, but I loved this. It was really good. The second challenge that I completed was to finish a series that you already had started. And if you watch my December wrap up, you already saw that I read the first 2 books. Sorry, y'all, I got a text message. You saw that I already read the first 2 books in the Shatter Me trilogy. So I read Ignite Me, and oh my god, this was so good, you guys. Like, so good. I am doing a review on this entire trilogy Oh my goodness, y'all, I can't wait. I loved Ignite Me so much. Oh my gosh, this trilogy was really good. I loved this book. I loved it. So that completed the Finish a Series challenge. The next challenge was to read a book from a genre that you normally skip or you don't pick up a lot. Okay, so me, I'm a huge fantasy dystopian reader. I absolutely love fantasy reads. Those are like my top favorite. The only contemporaries that I've read have been John Green and Rainbow Rowell, like recently. So I said I would pick up a Colleen Hoover book since people are always raving about her. And I decided to pick up Slammed. And OMG, I loved this so much. Originally, I picked Slammed up because, little fun fact about me, I am actually a slam poet. I do slam poetry. I was like, oh, I'll just pick up the contemporary that has slam in it because I'll find it interesting. And I wanted to see, you know, if it was an accurate portrayal or just what type of vibe it had as far as slam went. And this book ended up being so much more. Like, if you don't like slam, you'll still like this book, I think. Because it has so many other elements and it was a lot. And they talked about some serious like stuff in here, but the book was still enjoyable. So you got everything. You got a romance, you got to learn about, you know, another little craft, and then you got to see like family problems, like all of that. I really enjoyed this. I read this in like one sitting. I would definitely pick this up if you haven't. I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to read some more Colleen Hoover because I like this more than I even thought I would. Like, I really enjoyed this. So the last two challenges for the Biannual Bibliothon is to read a winter themed book and to read a book with less than 1,000 ratings on Goodreads. This is the book that I plan on reading to finish out my Biannual Bibliothon. And this is a winter themed book and it's a new release by Amanda Hocking, so it has less than 1,000 ratings on Goodreads, and it is FrostFire. This just came out January 6th. I was waiting for this. I read her Trial Trilogy and absolutely loved it, and I never hear about it on BookTube, which drives me crazy. Anyways, so this will be the last book that I read. Hopefully I finish it tonight. By the time y'all are seeing this video, the Biannual Bibliothon will be over. These are the books that I had going for the Biannual Bibliothon. It's 3 books and a graphic novel. That's really good. I'm very happy with the progress that I made, or all the books that I read for the Biannual Bibliothon. I really want to give a shout out to these ladies. I will link all of their channels below because I really had such a fun time doing this readathon. And they did a good job. If you haven't participated in the Biannual Bibliothon, you should definitely do the next one, which I'm assuming is going to be like around summer. I can't wait to do the next one. I loved everything I read. It was great stepping outside of my reading comfort zone. What readathons are you guys looking forward to? And if there are any readathons coming up, leave them down below. I definitely want to do some more. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, arrows.